With my boot right up it. Oh. You know, I think I'll just give some crumbs to the little dicky birds.
Castle episode 1, part 2, VTR 2244, take 1. Watch the monitors again, folks, please.
Well, what we do now, then?
We wait. I'm going in. I'm going to take it off her. Hey, you heard your Douglas? We wait. We wait for Queenie.
Mrs. Blakey, people of that calibre, they don't deserve justice. To deserve justice, you're expected to show a little bit of respect towards your fellow men.
Do you know, Mrs. Petty, that my hubby actually caught one of them, the brother-in-law, actually passing water on the communal flower beds?
Oh, it's disgusting behaviour. Was it the gâteau you said, dear, or the petit fours?
Half a dozen of the gâteau. I'll admit it, we have to. Pubs were shut, but there was a full moon.
Mind you, the number of good citizens who put their name to that petition has completely restored my faith in... What do you want?
Oh, carry on, love. I'm not in any great rush. You can serve this woman first.
This lady and myself were engaged in a private conversation between ourselves.
Well, don't let me stop you.
I don't mind waiting.
Oh, bubbles to you then. I'll take these 4 little custard tarts here.
Those happen to be reserved for a special customer.
Oh.
And for your further enlightenment, they happen to be individual cream caramels.
Well, they look the spitting image of custard tarts to me. Still, never mind. I'll leave it over then. It's custard tarts or nothing with our bunny. He troughs them back like a sow once he gets started. Ta-ra then. Oh, there was just one thing while I'm in the area. This list of people's names that you're getting up.
Oh, yes.
You know, this whatchamacallit, this,
I believe you're referring to the communal petition.
That's it. Well, I thought, as I'm doing nothing, I might just as well stick my handle on.
I beg your pardon.
Oh, I know it's against all my better principles. I mean, our Lionel would strangle me with his bare hands for doing it, but still, what the eye doesn't see. Is that it, by any chance?
It is, yes.
Oh, well, chuck it over then.
I shall do nothing of the kind, Mrs. Shepherd.
You what, love?
I say I shall not allow you to make a mockery of that list.
I'm not joking, love. I want my name on that petition.
And I say you're not getting it.
And who's going to stop me? Love?
I don't think you take Mrs. Petty's meaning, Mrs. Shepherd. You see, it's about you, that list of names.
Did anybody ask you to chime in? She on the list?
Mrs. Blakey's name was first on the list.
Yes, well, of course, I suppose if I bought 12 Cornish pasties here every Saturday instead of giving my lads a proper dinner, I'd be on the list and all.
Mrs. Shepherd, signatures are confined to bona fide ratepayers.
And don't I count as a ratepayer?
That's something of a moot point.
Don't you moot point me, missus. You moot point yourself down that town hall you're so fond of and get your goggle eyes clocking over that ratepayer's arrears list, because you'll find Queenie Shepherd's name right at the flaming top of it. Now, hand it over.
Mrs. Shepherd, I've no intention of allowing you to sign that list.
All right, then, suit yourself. It's a pity, though, because you'd be doing me a very big favour.
She doesn't understand, you see. It hasn't sunk in.
Mrs. Blakey, my name is Rosie, not Dozy. That's what they call me. That petition is to get us chucked out of our flat, right?
Yes.
Well, I'm all for it. Now then, stop shuffling, shoulders back, our Douglas. You know, I used to strap a draining board to his back when he was little lad, but you know, it's made no difference. Look at him now, he looks like a flaming tortoise. Tell Mrs. Petty why we want to get slung out of that flat.
Serious overcrowding.
4 of them, Mrs. Petty, bunking up in one room in 2 double beds, and when they go for a wash, it's like pigs round a trough. Sign the petition.
Really, I must protest. This is completely unauthorised.
Sorry, missus, we don't understand long words.
Our Douglas, tell Mrs. Petty where we want to go and live.
Country.
Aye, the countryside. The wide open spaces west of Pontefract. All green and grass and birds and flowers and chucky hens and a dear little Dutch pub that's open until 4 o'clock in the morning.